to Carlton. At VFL Park, it was the Hawks' turn to take on the Blues, who've hardly put a foot wrong since Alex Jezelenko was catapulted into the coaching chair after their demise against the Bears in round 10. All the action from round 18 in Saturday Night Replay. Yes, a very good evening everyone and welcome to Saturday Night Replay. The countdown to the finals continues with 4 games today in round 18. Our coverage centring on the big battle at league headquarters between Carlton and Hawthorn and the matchup between Fitzroy and Melbourne, that game from Princes Park. Well, a few weeks back, the Carlton-Hawthorn affair at VFL Park wouldn't have warranted too much more than a passing mention. Now, with the Blues having won 5, drawn 1 and lost 1 by 3 points to Essendon since Alex Jezelenko took over, the side has certainly commanded much more respect. When these two sides last met at VFL Park in round 5, Hawthorn emerged victorious by 54 points after they booted 10 goals to 3 after half-time. It was the Blues' 5th loss in succession and sent them to the bottom of the ladder. Now, 13 rounds later, they're still entertaining thoughts of making the 5, and to do so, they had to knock over the top side. With me in the commentary box today, Ian Robertson and Ross Glendinning, and tonight we join the action at the start of the final quarter. Hawthorn is leading by 21 points. We begin the final quarter at VFL Park with Hawthorn leading, but only by 21 points after they had an advantage of nearly 40 points late in the third quarter. Carlton have come back well. Madden gets the first punch away from the centre circle. It should be picked up by Hannah. Tuck right on his hammer. Good smother. Back it comes to Meldrum. Dispossessed quickly. A hurried hand pass comes out in the direction of Condon, but it's a Hawthorn kick. It'll go to Ray Jenke at half back. Jenke playing his 50th game today for Hawthorn. Looks for Kennedy. Kennedy on centre wing. Chips it short. The target is Lawrence, who replaced Brereton late in the third quarter. He gives the hand pass back to Kennedy. Didn't get that much out of Brereton today. Centering kick. Dunstall ducks back. Won't quite get there. Opposition from Bradley. Well, in soccer, that's an own goal. 1 behind the Hawthorn. 22 points the difference. Be interesting if they brought that rule in, wouldn't it, Ian?
Be fair play by Bradley there too, Pete. I thought he was could have been under enormous pressure.
58 to 80. Dean, who was shirt-fronted by Brereton in the second quarter. Kennedy, Curran for goal number 5. It's not there. There's 1 behind. 23 points the difference in favour of Hawthorn. Dunstall still need 1 goal for the magical 100. He hasn't kicked a goal down this end of the ground so far in the match. Dean this time to the outer side.
Kicks it out wide. McKenzie takes a good mark, running with the flight of the ball. Bounces once. He's got a paddock in front of himself. All he needs to do is make sure the ball comes back to him. He's kicked now towards half forward. Kernahan punches away from Langford. And it goes over the boundary line for a throw-in. It's slightly forward of centre wing in Carlton's attacking half. Kernahan, it's as though he's going to do the ruck work against his opponent, Chris Langford. That's the way it's panning out. Langford bumps Kernahan out of the road. Platten gathers. He's caught with the ball, John Platten. Just gets his foot to it. Alvin gathers. Meldrum, somehow, little bit of space for Meldrum. Left foot kick towards centre half forward. It's dropping short. Matthews can't mark, but Kennedy, who's been quiet, but he's had 3 possessions in the opening 3 minutes. Tuck, up towards half forward goes Michael Tuck. Rhys Jones, good mark over the top of Lawrence. And perhaps a little bit of experience showing out there for David Rhys Jones. Little kick in short. Alvin, they haven't gained very much. Alvin will now. He runs onto the right foot and kicks it long out towards half forward. Verbeek can't mark. Condon has the ball. Verbeek, the tackler.